What's going on, guys? This is Ghost. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about what could be coming in Battlefield 6 Season 2 and possibly even Season 3, including weapons, gadgets, vehicles, and a mix of leaked and community suggested content. Just to be clear, none of this is official yet. Everything we're discussing is based on information found in the game files, along with ideas and suggestions that have been circulating in the community. We'll also talk about potential upcoming maps. And with that said, let's get right into it. Alright, so first thing first, let's talk about weapons. As far as I can tell from the leaks, we only have one confirmed weapon coming up in Season 2, and that would be the MG5. The MG5 is actually German LMG, and based on what we're seeing, it looks like it could be an LMG with either faster fire rate or higher damage. It would be somewhat like similar to the M240, but potentially with a shorter time to kill compared to a lot of the LMGs that we currently have in the game. According to the leaks, it's suggested to be coming in Season 2. That being said, I don't really understand why they would add MG5 considering that we already have an MG4 in the game, which is the M123K, and that's technically an MG5 but with a 5.56 ammo. If anything, it would be more interesting to see like an MG3 added instead. But regardless, it looks like we're getting an MG5, and I'm hoping it ends up being like a better performing LMG than what we currently have. But we'll have to wait and see. Next up, we have the Bren 2. Its predecessor, the CZ805 Bren, was featured back in Battlefield 4. This one is expected to be an assault rifle, but we don't know yet whether it's coming in Season 2 or 3. What we know is that it's definitely in the game files as suggested by Temporal, who is a well-known Battlefield data miner and leaker. What's still unclear is whether it's going to be chambered with 5.56 or 7.62 ammo. So that's something we'll have to wait and see as well. Next one, we have the Scorpion EV03, which is speculated upcoming SMG. This one is actually returning weapon from Battlefield Hardline, where it was known as the Scorpion EV03A1. And of course, it would be a higher fire rate, close quarters SMG, and honestly, it would be a real nice addition to the game if we end up getting it. After that, we have the Scorpion VZ.61. This one is a machine pistol that are also suggested to be coming, but we don't know yet which season it would be arriving in. And this would be a secondary weapon or like a pistol. In my opinion, if this makes it into the game, it would be a really solid addition because right now, most of the pistols that we have aren't that good. If they add a Kimbo to it, it would honestly be overpowered. So I'm actually really looking forward to this one. Also, have you noticed that all of these weapons I just mentioned are either European or East European? That's where a lot of the community discussions has started to shift toward like suggested upcoming maps. One of the big ones people are talking about is a Propaganda possibly coming back as a remastered map. We don't know which season it would arrive in, but it would be a returning map from Battlefield 4. This time it would take place in Bulgaria instead of North Korea because it's going to be remastered. It would mainly be an infantry focus map with tight urban alleyways and a lot of flanking routes. In my opinion, it could end up, feeling somewhat similar to what we currently have with Empire State, but I could be wrong. That's just my personal take. Other suggested maps that might be coming, although nothing is confirmed, including Telemarket from Battlefield 3 and Downtown from Battlefield Hardline. As far as gadgets go, we have the SICK G1 Frag, which is an airburst grenade launcher. This would be like a launcher that could explode mid-flight, allowing you to eliminate targets hiding behind cover. This can be either an underbarrel attachment, most likely, in my opinion, for the CZ Bren 2 or like standalone gadgets on its own. If it ends up being a standalone gadget, I'm assuming it would be something that you could, equip on the assault class, but we'll have to wait and see. Next, we have the GL40 Sticky Grenade, which is a sticky grenade launcher, and this one would also, kind of function either as an underbarrel attachment or standalone gadgets. The grenades are sticky, meaning they can attach to surfaces, vehicles, and even soldiers. That's another gadget that could potentially show up in the assault class loadout. After that, we have the anti-vehicle grenade launcher, the M32A1AT. This is a launcher that is similar size to the other gadgets that we just talked about, but this one fires anti-tank grenades. If this end up in the assault class, it would honestly be a game changer. Imagine running assault and having the M32A1AT as a backup option when vehicles are nearby. That would be way better than being completely useless against tanks as an assault player, you know what I mean? And finally, for gadgets, we have the RGO, which is an impact grenade. This one detonates on contact, giving you like a very fast explosion at the cost of slightly lower damage. The trade-off here is speed. It explodes the moment it hits something. Moving on to vehicles, we have the AH6 Little Bird, which is possibly and most likely coming to Season 2. If we do end up getting the Propaganda Remastered, the Little Bird would be a really nice fit for that map. That said, it would probably be available for most of the current maps as well that can support helicopters. We've already seen the Little Bird in some of the Portal experiences that the community has created recently. The Little Bird in general has been like a fan favorite helicopter, so it would be a great addition if they bring it in Season 2. I honestly wouldn't want to see this delay to Season 3. A lot of people have been talking about it, and it would be pretty disappointing, you know, if it gets pushed back. There is also a suggested jet ski vehicle that could be coming. That's more likely for Season 3. Based on that, I'm assuming Season 2 won't include any maps with significant water gameplay. If we do get water focus map, that's probably something we'll see starting in Season 3 and beyond. So that's pretty much it when it comes to contents that's possibly coming in Season 2 or Season 3. And again, keep in mind, all of this is based on leaks. None of it is confirmed yet. We also don't know exactly when Season 2 is starting. Some people are speculating mid-January, which makes sense, but again, nothing is official. One thing that could really make Season 2 a revival season for Battlefield 6, and I say that because the game does feel like it's a bit of a stall right now, with a lot of players saying they're getting bored, is having a much more expanded Season 2 with a wide variety of content. And the first thing that comes to mind for me is maps. I honestly think maps are the #1 issue that DICE and EA needs to focus on for Season 2. Imagine if we got 4 or 5 new maps in Season 2 along with all of these weapons that we mentioned, or even more weapons. And of course, if they add things like night mode map and the new gadgets like, for example, night vision goggles and different gameplay variations, that alone would bring a lot of players back, honestly. Also, imagine if we get a platoon started in Season 2, along with the proximity chat and a better overall focus on the social tab in the game, especially when it comes to improving player communication. And by the way, these are like big issues and big things that a lot of people are talking about and they want to see in the game. If they really bring it to Season 2, I think Battlefield 6 would see another peak in players' numbers. But who knows, we'll have to wait and see. On top of that, imagine if DICE brought full progression and stats into Portal experiences and really focus on featuring like fun, high quality modes that players can jump in and actually level up through. That would be extremely beneficial and amazing to have. So let me know, what do you think about all of this? What do you want to see in Battlefield 6 Season 2 or Season 3? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear what you guys think. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more Battlefield 6 content, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.